Hello guys and welcome to my YouTube channel once again, Cooning with TK. So if it is your first time joining me, thank you so much for taking time off your busy day to come and watch my video. And if it is not your first time joining me, then welcome back. Please do continue to subscribe, like and share the video, and also tell your friends to tell their friends, because the more we are, the merrier. Okay, so I hope that you are having a very nice week. Not nice, you're actually having a productive week. You're having a productive week. I know most people are back at work and things like that, so I hope everything is going okay on your side and going as well as you planned. So now I'm making this video because I came across something on Twitter. It was because okay, so then Sjava, I'm sure most of you would know Sjava. Sjava is an artist. So someone was asking him what does he drink, and then Sjava actually said that he drinks Muthi. Muthi is basically traditional medicine. Yes, I'd say traditional medicine, but then people sometimes use it for protection. Black people, they use it for protection, they use it for healing, they use it for cleansing. It's basically almost like western medicine, but then the only difference is that it is traditional herbs that mostly you'd find people that sell muti are people that are very good with traditional herbs and knowing what they do and what to mix what with what, so that we get whatever that we want. And then this thing, before I even got it on Twitter, I actually got a notification from one of the news outlets, like one of the online news outlets, where it was like a big headline that Sjava said he uses Muthi. So then I actually went there and I checked it out, and then I saw some people, they were on some, they were making jokes about it. Some people were actually shocked about it. Some people were in disbelief about it. And it just got me thinking, what is so wrong with a black African person using African indigenous medicine to heal themselves or to protect themselves against whatever that they think they should protect themselves from, or to cleanse themselves? Is it such a taboo subject, or is it such a taboo thing to do for a black person to use traditional medicine? Because honestly, I'm a proud African woman. I am a Zulu woman, and I have used Muti myself. I've used Muti myself. Growing up at home, we're using Muti, and when you're sick, there's not this thing like what they have now of going to the clinic and getting injections and things like that. Your grandmother would just quickly mix something up, because usually it's older people that have the knowledge of African medicine. Your grandmother would just quickly mix something up and give it to you to drink or to bath or anything like that, and then you'd be fine. So now I don't get what is so surprising to people when an African man is saying that he uses muti. Or maybe is it because then what I did is, then because I couldn't understand it, what I did is that I posted on my WhatsApp, and then I was asking, is there something wrong with someone who uses muti? Is there something wrong with a man or a woman, a black man or a woman who believes in muti, who uses muti? And most people were saying, no, it's not. No, it's not. And then it just also got me thinking, I mean, those people, the people that were actually shocked and making jokes about Sjava using muti, they might be using muti themselves. So to me, with my observation, I'm not sure if I would say maybe it's double standard. Is it because Sjava is a celebrity that now that he uses muti, even though he's a black celebrity, he uses muti? Is it double standards that we as normal people can use muti and proudly say, oh, I use muti, and even actually give referrals that, oh, I got this from so and so and so and so, and the people go there? Is it okay for us to use muti, but then when a celebrity decides to use muti, it is such a big issue? Or is it such it's something that they're not supposed to do, or is it something that they're supposed to hide? So that's why I'm actually taking this video, because I actually just got very shocked. I was very shocked. Like, why is it such a big issue that a proudly African black man uses Muthi? We've never had people being shocked by people going to surgeons to get things done. We've never had people shocked by people traveling all the way to London and, the UK or wherever that they go to get medicine, to get, help with regards to diseases that they have, or to do whatever that they want to do, the westernized medicine that they use. But then now when a black man is saying that, he uses traditional Muthi, why is it such a big deal? I still don't get it. I still don't understand it. Is it maybe double standards from us as people, black people that is? Or is it maybe something that we feel should be a secret that someone uses Muthi? Right now, I don't use Muthi because I'm far from home, and like I said, most of the time the people that know Muthi and know how to, mix this and that to get whatever that you want are back home, and I'm here alone. So I don't have, the knowledge on how to use Muthi. And I mean, besides everything else, besides, us being black and, using Muthi being something that is so normal, it actually also saves, because these things, you get them from nature, you get them from trees, it's herbs and things like that. So it actually saves a lot of money. So right now I don't use it, but I don't have any problem with anyone that uses it. And if I'm home and there's a need for me to use it, I do use it for whatever reason that is. So I just didn't understand, and I was actually so shocked that, and you know what's funny is that it was actually black people that were laughing about it, making jokes about it. Not even one white person actually replied to their tweets and, asked or laughed or did anything. White people, they were quiet, but then it was our own people that grew up using Muthi, people that probably use Muthi even now, that were actually making jokes about the whole situation. And to me, that just didn't make sense. How? Like, how is it okay for, us to be using Western medicine and, go to psychics for readings and, do all these things that are westernized, that are being done by white people, and they are proud of them. But then when someone is here and proud on, using, black medicine or, traditional medicine, an African man, then it's such a huge issue. So basically, this is why I actually made this video. It definitely won't be long, but then I was just shocked, and I couldn't understand. I really couldn't understand, because, someone who's watching this video might be using Muthi right now. Someone is planning to do that. I mean, I usually have so many people that ask me about the Muthi. So to me, to find people, black people, making fun of him saying that he uses Muthi, I really didn't understand, and it really didn't make sense to me. And it just went again to show how, as black people, we think. What is so wrong with our own medicine? What is so wrong with our own medicine? But then we find it so okay with white people's medicine and with, westernized medicine and going to doctors. But then if a person says, oh no, I just go to mom so and so who's a sangoma who's down the road from my house, why do you then just give them this shocked look, like they're not supposed to do that? But then if they tell you, oh no, I just traveled to a white doctor or a westernized doctor, and then it's okay. So to me, that really didn't make sense. It really didn't make sense. I mean, we are black people, we use Muthi, we burn the incest, we believe in ancestors. Like, this is something that, people really try not to talk about, and I just don't get why. I mean, we are black people, that's where we come from, that's part of our culture, it's part of our tradition, and I don't see why now we need to abandon that. And actually, when someone is proud to say, I'm still there, I'm still using all those things, then we look at them as if they're not supposed to. And then another thing that, even us, my own people, black people, do is that they actually always associate Muthi with evil. When someone says, I use Muthi, they always associated with evil. Like people, it's like people don't have this thing that I can use Muthi just for protection, you know. I can use Muthi for strength. I can use Muthi to heal myself if I've got whatever sickness that I have. I can use Muthi, sorry, to cleanse myself if I feel or I think that I need cleansing. So why is it such a big deal that, you know, someone, a black African man, came out to them, to, you know, social media and said, I use Muthi? Why should he hide that? Why should we hide that? Why should we feel like, you know, it's something that we're not supposed to do? And like I said, once you say Muthi, people just think witchcraft. People just think, oh, you're using it for something sinister against someone. They don't understand. I don't know if they don't understand, or they're just ignorant, or they just, it's just a part of them that they're not proud of. Using Muthi, it's a part that they just don't want to embrace. It's a part that they don't want to speak about. So this actually really got me shocked, because I was thinking, because what I saw when I look at the tweet, I think he was just joking. Firstly, just a disclaimer, I'm not saying he is not using Muthi, and I'm not saying I have something against him using Muthi. What I am saying is, with my observation, when I saw the tweet, I think he was joking. He might be using Muthi, and that is not a problem with me at all. He might be using Muthi, but then what the tweet said, it's the way he replied, you know. What the tweet said was, someone said something like, oh, you know, Sjava, people have been asking, what do you drink? Do you drink Ciroc? Do you drink Jack Daniels? Do you drink beer? And then he just replied and said, I drink Umuti. So then that's when the whole conversation started. Even if he is using Muthi, he might be really using Muthi, which is nothing wrong with that. Like I'm saying once again, I don't think he would have just said it like that if he was not joking. But the way people just took it, it was like, wow, you know, it's something that he's not supposed to do, or it's something that he's not supposed to say that he's doing. It's something that he's supposed to hide. And, you know, some people, Muthi actually gives them confidence. You know, like I said, it can be for strength, you know, it can be for confidence. Some people believe that, you know, also using Muthi makes things go very well for them. And I am not disputing that. Like I said, I don't have a lot of knowledge when it comes to traditional or indigenous medicine or herbs and mixing of all the concoctions and things like that. So I'm not gonna say, you know, it's true, you know, it gives you strength or it gives you confidence or whatever. I don't know. I don't know that part. But what I'm just saying is that some people, you know, believe that, you know, using Muthi gives them strength. Using Muthi actually helps them in some aspects of their life. Could be their jobs. It makes them, you know, more confident. It helps them, you know, progress in life, basically. But now, why whenever someone says they use Muthi, then we take it as something bad? Why do we actually take it as something bad? So that's why I actually made this video. And like I said, it's not going to be very long. Please just comment on it on the comment section below, because I know, you know, majority of my subscribers are black people. You know, tell me, do you have a testimony? Have you used Muthi before, and did it work for you? And what was the Muthi for, or what was it called? Maybe you might help someone in the description below that is looking for something similar. Or, you know, do you know someone who uses Muthi and you actually saw that it works? Or maybe you don't believe in Muthi, and if you don't believe in Muthi, why don't you believe in Muthi? Have you tried to use it before, or you've never tried it? Or do you burn impepo, and do you do all of those things like uklabela majozi, and, you know, having traditional beer, and, you know, using Muthi and using everything that our grandmothers and our grandfathers grew up, you know, using? And, you know, some people were lucky enough I didn't grow up with my grandmother, so some people were lucky enough to, you know, be taught those things. Some people have more knowledge than us about those things, you know. So just comment on the comment section below. Tell me, have you used Muthi? You know, do you believe in it? Do you use it now? What was your experience with it? And do you think it's such a big deal, you know, for a celebrity to say, yes, I use Muthi? Because what I know is that there's a lot of celebrities that use things, whatever that they believe in. Could be it could be Muthi, could be psychic powers, whatever that they believe in, they could be using it. But, you know, people sometimes don't like to share because they feel like some things should be secrets. So do you think also when someone uses Muthi, should it be a secret, or is it okay to just say it out loud, like, I use Muthi and I'm okay with it? Or should he explain why he's using the Muthi for, so that, people don't think it's witchcraft, or think it has, bad, it's how do I put this? Or should he say why he's using it, so that people don't just assume that he's using it for the bad? Or like, how do you go about? Is it double standards from us? That we are okay to use Muthi and say we're using Muthi, but then when it's a celebrity that's saying that it's an issue, have you used it? What is your experience with it? So please let me know. Well, that'll be all for now. Bye.